Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Stephen Curry prop store open for eventual Warriors departure. The NBA offseason never sleeps. Just when you think it's quiet, that it's safe to turn away and watch some baseball or hit up your local hiking trail, it strikes we are truly spoiled with the volume of gossip and hypothetical that we as basketball fans get to consume on a daily basis. This is one of those special days. It has been a transformative offseason for the Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson is gone, which opens the door to possibilities we never before imagined. The Splash Brothers were more or less joined at the hip, connected not by blood but by something deeper, shooting touch. Watching Klay leave for the Dallas Mavericks is the basketball equivalent of Anakin Skywalker joining the Sith. Steph is Obi-Wan occupying the higher ground, gazing out at his lost brother with mournful regret. The Jedi way no more. Okay, let's get back on track here. Their Warriors have undergone quite a few changes. The front office has operated with newfound aggression, freed from the financial shackles of Thompson and Chris Paul. May Jordan pull, Paul George fell through, and Lauri Markkanen might fall through too, but this is a team dedicated to building a winner around Curry, and yet those efforts are moot if the on-court product doesn't meaningfully improve. Buddy Hield, Anthony Melton, Kyle Anderson, all these signings are great on paper, but the Warriors still haven't made that foundational shift necessary to inspire full-blown confidence from the fandom. Curry is still great, but it's fair to wonder if his teammates are up to par now, confronted with the fact that his Splash brother has left. Curry is leaving the door open for his own departure. It's an era of palpable discomfort in the Bay. The Golden State front office has made it abundantly clear that Steph can have whatever he wants to stay in San Francisco, which has to leave Klay feeling a certain type of way about how his summer played out. Curry essentially has carte blanche from Warriors management. If he wants the full max until the end of his career, he probably gets it, especially if his performance remains remotely close to his Hall of Fame standard. And yet Curry very purposely leaves the door open with those comments. He does not want to leave Golden State, but he doesn't want to stick around for a rebuild either. The Dubs were in the play-in tournament last season. Draymond is on the decline, while K1's infallible status has since been tarnished. The Warriors got better this summer, and we can expect leaps in production from the up-and-comers such as Brandon Podmski and Jonathan Kuminga, and yet so did the rest of the West. The question is, did Golden State get better enough, and what happens if their trade overtures for Lauri Markkanen go unrequited? It doesn't take long for narratives to shift in the NBA. Curry is under contract through the end of the 2025-26 campaign. He has 2 years left on his contract with unlimited leverage in the Golden State front office. He already spent last season toiling in mediocrity. Now his closest basketball friend is gone, leaving the Warriors feeling almost alien. Curry without Klay, it's unthinkable. If we don't see meaningful progress from Golden State, the birds will start chirping and the vultures will start circling. Curry is well versed in dealing with the NBA media. He's a savvy dude. He is very purposefully applying pressure to the front office with these comments. If the Warriors slide continues and it no longer feels like Curry can win a championship in the Bay, don't expect bad vibes and feelings of stifling obligation to keep the band together. NBA rejects matching offer to keep games on TNT, setting up potential legal showdown. The NBA on Wednesday rejected Warner Bros. Discovery's offer to match a $1.8 billion per air bid from Amazon Prime Video to broadcast the league's games, setting up a potential legal showdown between the media company and its longtime sports partner, which owns TNT. Warner Brothers Discovery's most recent prop Ozil did not match the terms of Amazon Prime Video's offer, and therefore we have entered into a long-term arrangement with Amazon, the NBA said in a statement. The league said that its new 11-year media deal with Amazon will complement its latest slate of broadcast cable and streaming packages, which were also inked with NBC Universal and Disney's ESPN through the 2035-36 season. All three partners have also committed substantial resources to promote the league and enhance the fan experience. The NBA said, "We are grateful to Turner Sports for its award-winning coverage of the NBA and look forward to another season of the NBA on TNT." The announcement comes less than 48 hours after WBD, CNN's parent company, notified the league of its intention to match Amazon's bid in order to retain the right to broadcast the games, a deal that threatens the media company's cable and streaming ambitions. WBD did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but in recent weeks WBD executives have suggested that if the NBA declines to accept its matching offer, it could bring a lawsuit. The video player is currently playing an ad. The months of deal-making and uncertainty over the NBA rights had set off alarms both inside and out of WBD, raising the prospect that TNT Sports, nearly 4 decades as an NBA partner and home to the beloved Inside the NBA show on TNT, could come to an end. Our new global media agreements with Disney, NBC Universal and Amazon will maximize the reach and accessibility of NBA games for fans in the United States and around the world, Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, said in a statement. These partners will distribute our content across a wide range of platforms and help transform the fan experience over the next decade. Under the agreements, national games will be distributed across Prime Video, NBC's Peacock streaming service and ESPN's direct-to-consumer platform, which remain forthcoming. Some 75 regular season games will be broadcast on TV seasonally. Could the Sacramento Kings outbid their Golden State Warriors in a Lauri Markkanen trade? If Lauri Markkanen is going to be traded this offseason, the Golden State Warriors appear to be the team that is most likely to pull the trigger on a deal for him. From what we've heard, a Warrior Utah Jazz deal for Markkanen would likely include one of Brandon Podmski or Jonathan and Kinga and a boatload of P swaps, although to this point the Warriors have been hesitant to include either one of them in a deal. However, while the Warriors may be the only team seriously connected to Markkanen right now, the Sacramento Kings were also once connected to the one-time All-Star and 2022-23 Most Improved Player MIP of the year. Unfortunately for the Warriors, the Kings, if they so please, start a trade centerpiece that is more valuable than Podmski, Kuminga or any other player that Golden State can realistically offer. That headliner is soon to be third-year forward Keegan Murray. Not only is Murray the better player right now, see chart below, but his player archetype is also much more valuable on title-contending teams as a big forward. 6'8" in who can shoot the ball, career 38.4% shooter, defend 90th percentile defensive, estimated plus-minus last year per dunks and threes, and his some upside as a driver, 59th percentile true shooting on drives per thinking basketball. Murray has a chance to ascend into the elite role player category alongside guys like Hog and Nunei and Mel Bridges. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Lauri Markkanen? Leave your opinion in the comments.